My therapist has a therapist. Should I be concerned? No, you should probably be glad. First off, therapists are human, just like the rest of us. They have their own lives, they have their own situations, they have their own emotions and difficulties. And just like the rest of us, they need someone to talk to. Further, just like any difficult emotional profession, police officer, paramedic, social worker, being a therapist is a taxing job. You're dealt with a lot of other people's trauma on a daily basis. You have a lot of situations that can burn you out and wear you down that aren't your own. You're taking on other people's problems, and that alone can be very taxing. And it's not unusual at all for people that are in taxing and demanding, emotionally challenging jobs to have therapy. Further, does my therapist talk about me in therapy? Yes and no. There are laws that protect your anonymity, but a therapist can talk about, I'm having feelings for my client. I'm having frustrations with a client. They can give a vague scenario of their own feelings as a therapist in their job, but they won't be referring to the details of your life or your own particular situation. There won't be any details of you given out. They won't be talking about you. They won't use your name. Just generalities of how their side of things as a therapist is affecting their life and their emotional and mental health. So not only do they have supervisors that help them to do their job well and appropriately, and licensing boards and everything else that protects good therapists to do good therapy, but it's not a sign of a weakness or some sort of damage in your therapist that you should be concerned about that they have a therapist. You should actually feel relieved that they have a therapist. Don't feel any anxiety that they're discussing your situation in therapy. Number one, we're not that important. They have a huge caseload. And should they happen to bring up your situation for whatever reason, they wouldn't talk about you specifically. It's for their own mental health because they're doing a very taxing job. So if your therapist has a therapist, fear not. It's a good thing. Love you guys. Bye, YouTube.